Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. No legacy is so rich as honesty. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? Hell is empty and all the devils are here. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. The evil that mend the lives after them, the good is oft interred with the bones. If music be the food of love, play on. Cowards die many times before the deaths, the valiant never taste of death but once. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Kindness in women, not the beauteous looks, shall win my love. The course of true love never did run smooth. Reputation is an idle and most false imposition, oft got without merit, and lost without deserving. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. Ignorance is the curse of God, knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. It is a wise father that knows his own child. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives. The rob that smiles, steals something from the thief. How far that little candle throws its beams. So shines a good deed in a naughty world. Heed not a furnace for your foe so hot that it singe yourself. What's done can't be undone. There is no darkness but ignorance. But oh, how bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes. To thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. Boldness be my friend. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. Virtue is bold, and goodness never fearful. Listen to many, speak to a few. Though she be but little, she is fierce. There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. Let me embrace the sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. To do a great right, do a little wrong. Fishes live in the sea, as men do a land, the great ones eat up the little ones. When words are scarce, they are seldom spent in vain. Sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. Brevity is the soul of wit. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make love known? I like not fair terms and a villain's mind. Such as we are made of, such we be. They do not love that do not show the love. Talking isn't doing. It is a kind of good deed to say well, and yet words are not deeds. The love of heaven makes one heavenly. Life is as tedious as twice-told tale, vexing the dull ear of a drowsy man. Most dangerous is the temptation that doth goad us on to sin in loving virtue. My crown is called content, a crown that seldom kings enjoy. Life every man holds dear, but the dear man holds honor far more precious dear than life. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet, are of imagination all. Compact. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better. O thou invisible spirit of wine, if thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee devil. And this our life, exempt from public haunt, finds tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. The man that hath no music in himself, nor is not moved with concord of sweet sounds, is fit for treasons, stratagems, and spoils. Doubt thou the stars of fire, doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. Our peace shall stand as firm as rocky mountains. With mirth and laughter let old wrinkles come. As flies to wanton boys, are we to the gods, they kill us for the sport. There's many a man has more hair than wit. Oh, what may man within him hide, though angel on the outward side? I hold the world but as the world, Gratiano, a stage where every man must play a part, and mine is a sad one.